Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
And here's Mbappe,
in with the challenge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bruno Guimaraes, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. No, he's not getting past him there.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Bellingham aims beyond, shoots!
And he's done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Olise.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Valverde. Dembele.
China really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Bruno Guimaraes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played into space out wide.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Marquinhos.
And it's Rice. Olise. Here's Haaland. Looking to play him in. No, it's come to nothing. And he's gone looking for safety. And smartly reclaimed.
No, again there's no way through.
Oh, it's Dembele. Hakimi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Rice. Bellingham, who's set up one...
Bellingham! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
And here's Elise.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Mbappe.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Dembele.
He's got away. And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Cross from Hakimi. And that has been knocked clear.
Takes a shot!
Tacho is there and he can get that clear. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Elise.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
That's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chouameni. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. China go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
China can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were.
There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Elise.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Yep, it's a corner. Chelsea have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. China are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mbappe.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Just about up to the hour now. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! And again!
They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's been hooked away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Valverde. And he's managed to get free. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Mbappe. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish! China are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for China, number 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the shot! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? McAllister, Casemiro,
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
passing nice and neat. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can he find a finish? China needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Tchouaméni. China now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Ødegaard. Casemiro. Ødegaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Messi.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's had it taken off him. And the ball's gone astray. The final seconds now. Vinicius Junior. He won't be happy with that one. And now they can clear their lines. And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are... Oh, good effort! Goal! China! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
There's a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Olise.
Always onto this. Now this could be a chance.
Olise.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
China with another corner. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? And he's there to clear it.
Driving through the middle. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Saliba gets across to intercept that. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. Driving forward. Just eases him off the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. That's a little off target. And it's Rice. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Can he spark a counter here? And the pass is intercepted. Saliba. Chouameni. Hakimi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Olise. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham running with the ball. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that should get the job done. Haaland. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's quick to return it. Well, they could break here. João Neves makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. The referee's awarded a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Rice, and it's Bellingham. Almost half an hour in now. Pacho. Haaland. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Deftly away. Valverde. And it's Neves. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Haaland. That's good running with the ball. Dembele. Now the cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Haaland. João Neves. Valverde. And now the breakaway. Succumbs to the pressure. Rice. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Olise engages and forces him off the ball. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. João Neves for Olise. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Valverde has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Good ball, good take. Valverde! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. China just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
China have played well here, and they goes for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? That is lovely. Now it's Bellingham. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shoots! And he's following up! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. China really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Quarter of an hour into the second half, and he's had it nicked away. And it's Mendes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a pretty loose pass. João Neves. Oh no, that was never going to make it. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Stood up well to him there. Haaland. Haaland. Dembele. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. João Neves. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. He's picked his way through. That's good play. Oh, nice touch. Olise. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neves. Valverde tries one from range. Lacking in accuracy.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for China, number 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 18, Federico Valverde. Number 8,
Chelsea really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Coming on the field, number 21.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior.
Messi.
Number 17.
That is a little
Cristiano
undercooked.
Ronaldo. Number
Vinicius
15,
Junior.
Bruno
That pass has
Fernandes.
been well intercepted.
Number 26, Messi.
Casemiro.
Number 22.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Substitutions taking place.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's Messi. McAllister. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's run loose here. Well, that is one way to stop him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's a dangerous ball.
Bruno Fernandes.
Could move up a gear here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bruno Fernandes. Eze. Eze. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Substitution.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Casemiro. Eze. Now, what about a counter-attack? Eze. Great chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's McAllister. Messi. Saliba cuts out the pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now the ball's gone astray. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Van Dijk. He's a sharp little ball here. McAllister.
Bruno Fernandes.
McAllister. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Eze. Decent chance! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And a trademark move. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
This is a lost children's announcement.
So there you have it. This game has tipped tellingly in one direction. 15 minutes to go, but it is starting to look done. And the action has already restarted. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Bruno Fernandes. Vinicius Junior.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, that's fabulous. Skims one in. And the counter is on. And it's Messi. McAllister. And it's Messi. Oh, good read. Eze. This is a promising build-up. Tacho calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. pinches it off him. China disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. McAllister, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we're done. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hakimi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely worked. Bruno Guimaraes is onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Rice. And this is Dembele. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ødegaard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Haaland. And here's Dembele. China are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele.
Valverde.
And smartly reclaimed. Ødegaard. Aimed beyond the defence. And he can clear it away. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Showing good feet. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Ødegaard.
That's going in strongly.
Hakimi. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Could move up a gear here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicked it back promptly. Hakimi. And that is out of play. And it's Ødegaard. Bellingham. Bellingham running with intent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Haaland. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, it's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's Dembele! defining moment. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And kept out. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please be made aware
China
that
go
smoking
in
is
at
only
half-time
permitted in
with
designated
a game to
areas
chase.
within these grounds.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Haaland. Pressure coming in from all directions. The message is clear, none shall pass. Bellingham, and here's Haaland. Caresses it through. Bullish header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. Chelsea are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Knocks it into space. It's come to nothing. Courtois clears. And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Haaland. Valverde. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Look at the space here. Bruno Guimaraes! Oh, it's come off the upright. Tchouaméni getting this one clear. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Casemiro. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross flung in towards the middle. Tries to get it clear. That's a throw.
Substitution for China. Number 20, Mbappe. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 18,
Oh, that's a key interception.
Federico Valverde.
Saliba.
Number 39, Bruno Guimaraes.
And it's
Number
McAllister.
11, Odegaard. Coming on the field.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Vinicius Junior.
Now it's
Number
Cristiano
17,
Ronaldo. Bellingham.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Chelsea are looking to break at pace, and there's green grass ahead of him.
Number 8.
Bellingham!
Substitution.
Chelsea clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Olise. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi for Rice. And that pass just didn't quite work. McAllister. Casemiro. It's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that was very necessary.
Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Oh no, he's got that wrong. McAllister, pass somewhat off target. And here's Messi. Now it's Llorente.
Chelsea can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi receives it in a good position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's forced to go back. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Shot could be on. That's it. The referee says enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful...